directly. Have you heard of the theater Phantom?
Franklin?
His name is Franklin.
Miss Brown came up with it.
That explains it.
Miss Brown doesn't even believe in the ghosts.
You sure about that?
I mean, that's what she says.
I think she does protest just a little bit too much. That's just me, but personally, I've been in there a lot of times working, last year and everything else, and I've seen and I've heard stuff, and there's definitely something there. I felt it, and I've been through a lot of places in 15 years.
So we've been planning to do our own bit of ghost hunting. In your professional opinion, what tools are we going to need?
Your biggest tool is going to be a good recorder. So you can do it on your phone, but I suggest something like more of a H2N type, maybe some of these that you have up here, but I did not bring my recorder because I have it set up for other purposes at the house because, I live in a haunted house. Cameras, recorders, H2N, you've got millimeters. You've got this little device here, which is an EMF detector. So any form of EMF field that you're going to run into, whether it's a computer, whether it's a light, whether it's even a cell phone. So even if you have a cell phone, let me see your phone. All right? Even if your cell phone is going to give off an electromagnetic field. If you have a baseline of 0, or a baseline of 1, baseline of 1.5, and you're communicating with something, and you're getting an intelligent response, such as, let me see your phone again. Are you a male or a female? Do you know you're dead? But of course with no cell phone, and so forth. This can be a communication tool. It can also, sometimes when you're around a presence, it feeds off of electromagnetic energy. I can't say that word today. Electromagnetic energy. And this can detect it. We also have, this is one of my favorite tools that we use, is a laser grid. Right it myself. So it is basically a laser grid. What we do with this laser grid, if you can see it on camera, what we do with the laser grid is we set them up statically. We set a camera on it, and anything that breaks the laser field is visible, whether it's invisible or not. We've caught mists forming. We've caught full body apparitions crossing it where no one was actually in the room. We've caught arms. We've caught legs. We've caught several things. You can tell when someone disrupts it. Stand up for me. All right? I'm going to put this up against this wall. See how she shines? Imagine seeing that and seeing the movement, but no body visible. We've got those on film. We had it at a residential house one time that really, really, really freaked us out because it walked all the way down the length of a hallway, but nobody was there. All right? Any questions about that?
So, do we need anything else, like off of Amazon?
Actually, there's an app you can use called Ghost Radar, Ghost Detector, Ghost Radar. There's literally an app for that.
So, just an app can work with all of this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some professional ghost hunters use an app. We don't use an app in our group, but it is possible.
Okay, this is weird.
Each of you should probably get a static camera too.
For still shots?
Yep, for still shots. Also, cameras that you can literally just leave stationary for a few hours.
Like at night?
At night. One time in an abandoned hospital in Tennessee called Old South Pittsburgh, we put a helium balloon with designs, built a 4 glass wall, glass ceiling, no air can get in, airtight, helium balloon standing straight up. We put a camera on it for 72 hours. At one point in the children's wing, the balloon just started twisting. It twisted all the way over and all the way back. The only movement in 72 hours. Wind can't affect it. Walking around it can't affect it. The only thing that can affect it is if you had a static charge and put your hand against the glass, it would move slightly to your hand. But it was there alone for 72 hours with just a camera. So a static camera can be your best friend.
Okay. So all visual are ghost, right?
Right.
So we're doing this at night just for the atmosphere.
Well, most of the time, at night, there's not a lot of human activity. So you're able to see it a little bit better. But you can definitely see things during the day. My house is definitely an example.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's a wrap.
Yeah, that was good. Speaking. Franklin!
This
Frank?
is so stupid.
Can I call you
You
Frank?
know this is stupid, right?
Just let her do her thing.
You don't believe in this crap, do you?
Honestly, I don't really know. I guess that's why I wanted to do this.
But ghosts aren't real. They're not. Are they?
Well, I mean, how do you know? Have you seen one? I mean, I haven't, but I'm not going to say that I believe one way or the other, but I've been here for 4 years, and I've seen some stuff up in the catwalks and stuff that have made me question some things.
Which is why you want to do this whole podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it on?
Uh-huh.
Think Brown will be alright with this?
No. So that's why we don't tell her, but we're going to just leave it on all night. And then we'll come in tomorrow, and Brown doesn't need to know about it. Alright, my feet hurt. Let's go. Hello. It's Austin from the editing room. Well, I'm not editing just yet, but I was compiling the footage from everything that we laid out, and something interesting caught my eye. So I poured all of the night footage that we recorded into this timeline here on my editing program. This is Sony Vegas, my editing program of choice. And basically what I wanted to do was, like, I have the waveform down here in the audio. This is the audio down here. And you can see when little, like, things happen. Like, it's like, it's pretty consistent throughout. Right here, there's like a little click, which is like, I mean, cameras, these are really cheap cameras, I'm gonna be honest with you. So they make those sounds sometimes. What I'm interested in is the big anomaly that I just found right here. Like, you can already tell that's a lot bigger than the rest of the stuff, but let me just play it real quick without talking over it. Oh, weird, right? Like, first of all, that like creaking on, I guess one of the wooden platforms that the show choir used last year, or the stage, both tend to creak sometimes when people stand on them, but like only when people stand on them. And then this weird, and look, something like legitimately, like something, like it looks like it could be one of the lights, like one of the lights in the, that's weird. Anyways, I'm gonna show this to them tomorrow. Yeah.
It's a glare.
From what?
Headlights.
Headlights? There's no windows in the auditorium. Where would the headlights be coming from?
Maybe it was a security guard. You don't know.
Oh, you think Officer Theoris is just gonna be stomping around the school during his off hours? They hardly pay him enough to even be there during the day.
I mean, if it was his job, he would.
That's not how jobs work.
Yes, it is how jobs work. I've had a job longer than you've had a job. What do
Okay,
you mean?
this is the second job that I've had that's...
Guys, did you guys hear this? It's the sound clip. It says it's 3:35 in the morning.
What? I kind of stopped watching after that weird glare thing.
Okay, listen to this.
Was that?
Play that again. Hold on.
like a woman.